like a rocket.
So we
Elijah Wan
got the
Hakim.
most important question, man, and Russell think he funny. Everybody is convinced. I was watching First Take today. All the shows said nobody has a chance to beat Golden State. But let's just talk about it because it's entertaining. Chris, man, what do the Rockets have to do to beat Golden State in 7 games?
James Harden has to be otherworldly. That's the only thing I can think, bro. Like he has to go out there and really be the best player in the NBA. Like he has to take it to a level above a level that we haven't even seen. That's the only thing that'll beat the Warriors, bro. Honestly,
Russell, we got a chance.
What?
Do we have a chance?
Oh, can y'all not see me? Because y'all have to pray, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, no, look, no disrespect, bro, at all to any of the other teams. But no, 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 no one's beating them. Not right now. Especially even though they lost that game the other night against the Timberwolves. Bro, the fact that they can do that, the fact that you can have one time come down and be like, KD, come hit this shot for us real quick. He bang, hit it. Then the ref say, oh, no, you foul. We're going to put you down again. And then you come down again and say, oh, never mind, Steph. You hit it this time. And let's not mention that they still could have said, Clay, maybe you want to hit it. And I think a lot of people are forgetting when they get in the playoffs and they get locked in, Game 6 Clay is crazy. Game 6 Clay is nuts. He broke a record in OKC. He got their ass up. He got their ass up out of Houston. Like, okay, like Game 6 Clay is ridiculous. That nigga plays. I wouldn't. I'm no. I'm not. If it no money unless nothing. I wouldn't. There's no way that I would put anything on anybody else to beat them. They're such a lock that they're
Dollars,
done.
do you have any anxiety whatsoever when they step on the court with the Rockets?
No, not this year. I think maybe if y'all had home court again, maybe. But the fact that the first two are in Golden State this year, no, I don't think so.
I think the Rockets got a shot, bro. I think James Harden gonna take it to another level, bro. That's our shot.
Man, can he take it to a level above Kevin Durant and Steph Curry? Because they
If
can
he
get to that
does,
level.
I'll
They
say
can go
this:
to
if he
another worldly
does,
level.
if he wants to, if James Harden can take it to the level I think he gonna take it to, you'd have to mention him with the best of the best ever.
Hey,
I don't even think it's a matter though of like as far as like James Harden not being good enough. You don't have enough. Like
No,
I
he
don't
has to
think
make up the difference, Russell.
hey, Chris,
That's the only chance we have is if he makes up the
there's
difference.
but there's no making up the difference when the gap is that wide.
Hey,
There's
and
If
not
you're
Steph
one.
just
good
got
enough, you
contact.
can, bro.
No.
Chris,
Who?
schematically, man,
Who's
just
ever played real talk, real quick, Sean? I'm sorry to digress. But Chris, who has ever like really gone up against a team like that and surpassed them?
I mean, bro, you have to try, and the Rockets got the best strategy. You got to
I'm
shoot
not
a lot of threes,
I'm not
and I
saying they
think,
shouldn't try.
and I
I'm
think
just
that
saying
if James Harden can go to
stop.
another level, we just might can win.
Hey, so
Yeah,
give me some schemes, Chris, besides another level. Schematically, if you are the Rockets, what are you trying
if
to
you
do?
are the Rockets, they're playing you to. They're not gonna let you beat them with the threes. They're not gonna let you beat them just laying it up and fouling them. You are gonna have to hit some jump shots. You have to hit some mid range jumpers to relax the defense. And then that pick and roll stuff, it might not work as good against the Warriors because they can switch everything. But if you can just get into that mid range and loosen up the defense, I think you'll give yourself a shot. We
Russell,
know we gonna take a lot of threes. You know we gonna take threes, but you gotta hit some mid. You can't go 3 minutes and miss 24 threes. Like that's insane. You gotta lay the ball up or shoot a mid range if you're not making threes like that.
KD has been on coast since December.
he sleep.
Steph got contacts.
Bro, like we could go on for days. Let's Clay.
Oh, I'm not saying that we gonna win. I'm just saying
No,
I'm riding with
I
it.
know, I know. I'm saying the reason why I'm sitting here saying like
Russell,
I could tell you how each team in the playoffs has a shot. We could all
Russ,
go around. Everybody got a shot, but
schematically, what are the what schematically the team that you think can beat the Warriors? Tell me who the team is, and I'm gonna ask you schematically what I got to do.
The only team that I would say schematically has a shot to beat them, even though I did not pick them. Well, there's two teams. One's probably not gonna make it, even though I picked them, and that's the Boston Celtics. But I believe that they could beat them schematically just because of the way that Brad Stevens runs his offense. He's got so many weapons he can throw at. But you just mean in the West only?
Come out the West, yeah.
Ain't nobody beating it, bro. There's no.
Can I ask you a question?
Like Chris said, we all know what they're going. You can do whatever you want. Like you said, they're gonna switch everything. They're deep. The thing about them, yes, they have all the talent in the world on offense. It's just they can actually lock you up, bro. So and when they're locking you up and they're scoring threes every time down, and now they have a chance to say, "Oh, okay, so if you want to play slow, we can now." Why? Because we have DeMarcus Cousins.
Does Utah have a chance with Carmelo Anthony? Yep.
They finna sign Melo?
They already signed him right there. Carmelo already signed him.
Well, we got to talk about
Melo notifications off.
Well, we got to talk about things that no, they don't, bro. I love Melo.
Nah, he wanted to, man.
I did. But I've already gone over this in my head, bro. No, bro. Like you could drop your perfect scheme. You could drop your perfect scheme, Sean. The best scheme ever in life. And you know what's gonna happen? KD's gonna rise from 30 and hit like 2 threes in a row. And then Steph is gonna come down and get hot. And then Clay's gonna burn you from the corners a couple times. And then when you're worried about them, Draymond's gonna come down and act like he's the coldest one and throw some dime to somebody. And they're gonna dunk it. And then you're gonna call timeout. And then they're going to be tired. And they're going to sit down. And guess what? Andre Iguodala is going to come in the game and hit you over the head with a quick 6. And some other guy off the bench that's just there to hit a couple threes. Then you're going to call timeout again. And then guess what? Then they're going to put like KD in with a mix and match of like KD and Clay or KD and Cousins or KD, Clay and Cousins. And then they're going to come back in, bust your ass again, and you're going to be down about 20. Ask the Nuggets.
Well, real quick, before we move on, I would say that it's going to be a good playoffs. I think the thing that works in a team's favor, like the Rockets or maybe like Denver, is that if they play Oklahoma City in the first round, I don't think Oklahoma City will win, but they might challenge them enough. And maybe not even challenge as far as win, but, push them and play that hard defense and push them around. So they might be a little more tired and a little more beat up, but I agree with you. There's nobody's beating them.
But we're on the same page though. Sorry to interrupt you. We're on the same page though, because I don't think that it's gonna be 4-4-4-4. They're gonna get good series. They're just gonna win because at the end of the day, you're not gonna be able to climb over that mountain. But my bad. Go ahead.
Anyway, it's gonna be tough. I think it's gonna be a long road for all the teams. But I would say the one person we haven't talked about, and Chase, this Chris Paul, dollars. He don't put nothing. If Chris Paul is right and he's healthy, you still don't feel nothing.
Man, I just can't put my faith that Chris Paul's gonna be there the whole time. Honestly.
I think that's the X factor. I love James Harden. He's a great player, but I think Chris Paul is the X factor.
He's for sure.
He's definitely the X factor.
We can all agree he's a first Hall of Famer, probably one of the best point guards to ever play. If he can, stop being Chris Paul and rise to that level and stay healthy.
For some reason, I'm sitting here like, what did you say? But I agree.
We've seen Chris Paul, be beating San Antonio and mess his hamstring up and then they lose. We've seen him mess his hamstring up against Houston and down up 3-1 and they lose. We've seen him be unstoppable in the playoffs.
The shimmy
and they just crumble.
Yeah, shimmy did him in last year.
Yeah, you never should have shimmied on that boy, man.
Ever. You don't disrespect the Curry.
All right, before we end the show off, man, who's the MVP, Russell?
Are we gonna do the game where we play who do I think the MVP is, or who's gonna win?
It shouldn't be that hard. Watch this. Who's the MVP, Chris?
With the range on him, James Harden.
Who the MVP? Dollars ain't even. I don't even know why.
James Harden, bro.
Russell, who's the MVP, man?
It's James Harden. Everything in my being wanted to yell out the Greek freak, nigga. But
hey, no explanation, man. One question, one word answer, Chris. I don't want no story, no goddamn Dr. Seuss. Who's gonna be the best player in the playoffs?
James Harden.
Russell.
I'm riding Kyrie Irving.
Sean.
I'm gonna go with Kyrie Irving too.
I'm gonna go with Kevin Durant.
But now I got Kyrie. Now, I mean, we don't talk about that. I know we're about to close out, but let me go ahead and say this though, real quick though. Even though the Warriors do look unstoppable, I do think that the 76ers and the Celtics can contend.
And Toronto. We don't have to
I think Toronto got the best shot.
Toronto does.
I think Toronto got the best shot too.
I got 2 words, one name. Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry, yeah. Hey,
I don't trust him. I don't trust. That's what it is. I don't trust him, bro.
Real quick, Sports Plugs fan, we don't always agree. We argue like cats and dogs, but right here we gonna tell y'all that Kyle Lowry. Listen, come on the Sports Plug. You can talk back to us. You can cuss us out. You can tell us how rich you are and how we some bums. But listen, you never show up in the playoffs, Kyle Lowry. Never. Ever.
Not once, bro.
Hey, I'm picking him to go to the chip, so I'm riding with Kyle Lowry, baby.
Nah, I'm hoping they put him on the pond and let Van Fleet get out there.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry, man, you got a great team. We want to see you. You got your best friend shipped out of there. You know what I'm saying? Come, because y'all couldn't do what you're supposed to do, man. You got to get to it.
Because of him.
Because of him. Absolutely.
Definitely.
And you know what, Dallas? I agree with you.
And
yes, they have a great team on paper. It looks like, damn, how like they gonna win because they could do it all. But then you look at it and say, but Kyle Lowry gonna go broke. That nigga out there
is the Kyle Lowry of his position.
Absolutely. So I seen something cool, man. What I'm gonna give y'all give each person, man, a minute and a half, 2 minutes to close out. Whatever you want to talk about, whether it's the AFF, Zion, Duke, whatever you want to talk about, man. Just think about it. And I'm gonna come to you first, Dallas. I'm gonna give you about a minute and a half to close out. What you want the people to know?
Man, first off, I want the people to RIP Nipsey Hussle, you know what I'm talking about? That's how we gonna start it. And then we're gonna finish. I know it's early, but man, I've been watching these UT scrimmages, dog, and we coming, baby. You know what I'm saying? UT football gonna be on the map this year, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Hey. Yeah, I watch. We got some studs coming out here, man. We probably gonna win. I don't know if we'll make the playoffs, but we gonna be competitive. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be back.
I like that. All UT football fans, look out, and you know me and Dollar's gonna put a bet on them going to the football. So y'all look out. Chris, man, how you want to end it, man? You got 2 minutes. Anything you want to talk about?
I don't need a whole 2 minutes. I want to end it by saying Zion Williamson was everything as advertised in the NCAA tournament. I was just simply amazed at watching him go out there and just put on a unbelievable show night in and night out. And I wanted to leave him with one thing before he get ready to go to the league. In the words of my late great uncle, I just want to tell Zion, they sucker free, cuz. R.I.P. Nipsey. Stay sucker free, cuz. Hold up, let me light it up for him. Cuz. R.I.P. Nip, man.
Russ, man. How you want to end it?
I may not need the whole 2 minutes either, but you already know R.I.P. Nip. But let's go. First and foremost, hey, man. Texas, y'all out there, but we still the champs 4 years in a row. Hey, y'all see it in the background. So, and we coming too. And this year we're going to have a defense, the Grinch that stole Texas's crown that they never had. All right, so pretty much, I just want to go ahead and say, you know what I'm saying, I love IU, and y'all try to do me dirty this year, but mainly Romeo Langford, he gonna be one of the best to come out this draft regardless. He still averaged 17 points a game. And lastly, because I'll get into football later when the draft starts to kick off, I just want to say I'm happy to see that Jalen LeCue is probably going to be in the draft. I don't know who Jalen LeCue is. He's the one that beat Zion. Shout out to Zion. He did his thing. But RJ Barrett is not what he is advertised. He's not what he's advertised to be. Straight up, bro. That don't mean he's not cold. He's just not that cold.
He's not meant to take the last shot. Zion's supposed to take that last shot.
Not meant to be the leader of a team. But
hey, Zion missed that free throw. RJ Barrett got the putback for the dub.
yeah, the nigga in front of him was about
2
5'8".
minutes though. You know what I'm saying?
The nigga in front of him about 5'8", nervous. That nigga was nervous.
I saw something today.
Yo,
I saw something today. I want to end. Stephen A. Smith about to become the highest paid employee of ESPN in history. He getting $10 million a year. Y'all come watch the Sports Plug, man. We can debate Stephen A. and Max Kellerman any day, and we'll kill them. They don't even know what they're talking about, man. So y'all tune in to the Sports Plug. My guys are way better than that. They giving him 10 M's, and we can, we got to throw us some M's, ESPN. Man. If he can get 10 M's.
Throw me a T, nigga.
Hey, Russ, take us out.
No, T. Y'all already know what it is. It's me, Rusty J, Sports Plug, Rusty J. You can catch us on the various social media platforms that are out there. Like I said, I'm at Sports Plug, Rusty J. Catch me out there. You got Sports Plug Dollars. You got Chris. You got Sean. We're going to be here each and every Wednesday. We sorry that we left you, but we're going to be back forever and ever because we love sports. Sports loves us, and we love you, and you love sports. Peace.